Hey, Walty, Jetson's perfect season is still alive.
Oh, cool. Hey, everybody, Walty Wanderers, buckle up, strap in. We got a hard-hitting pull, no punches, no sugarcoating it, no rainbows, no sunshine. Just going to give it to you and give it to you straight. We got a good one to unpackage today. Who's ready to do a little moto whistle blowing Bud's Creek style? We're going to sharpen some iron today, my friends. Bud's Creek, the good, the bad, and the ugly. We got to tackle a lot. Jetson, pretty good. Ricky, pretty bad. And Danger, pretty ugly. I mean, those are the things that come to mind off the top of the old noggin. You guys jump in the comments. Let us know what you're thinking. What was the good, the bad, and the ugly for you? Jump over to WALTY WANDERS MX on Insta, where the comments are getting gnarly over there too. Wear your goggles because you might get roosted. Roosted, roosted, roosted. So let's go ahead and roost a few fools right now. Insanity, this stuff that we have to unpackage, right? So let's start off with the 450s. Of course, leading up, the only thing left to hype now is the perfect season. I reported leading up to this could be the round that it comes to an end. It got pretty close. It got pretty interesting, more interesting than any other round that I've seen. What about you guys? I mean, that was it. The Knob First Moto got a 5th place start or so. Had to come through the pack. It was looking like, okay, hey, this might actually be the moto. It was, but by the halfway point, he dispatched everybody, and Chase was back floundering that moto. So, I mean, that's what we got, right? Moto numero dos, number two. Then he switches to the paddle, nails the start. He obviously was the right choice. And here's why. Here's why the paddle is better than just the standard knob for Jetson. Because his bike skills are so great. That dude can be riding on street bike tires and still get that thing around the track. So clearly the start is probably more important for Jet at this point. I want to see racing. I like Jet a lot. I think what we're seeing out of him is phenomenal. But I don't like it enough to be like, let's just watch Jet run a MX school out there and show everybody how to ride. I want to see the kid get pressured. He's clearly disheartened with the industry, by the way. Have you noticed he has changed from a lice rider to a 450 rider? From donut jet sets and donuts, and I'm selling jets and now he's just stoic and kind of going through the motions. The dude is not being, I don't know, something's going on with him in terms of that. I don't think he likes the politics of the industry, and quite possibly somewhere within the organization, definitely the industry. He knows, he probably watches Walty Wanderers. Jump into the comments, you guys, and make sure people see what's really going on. Because most people believe this, I was crud. Got to keep it clean here. It's for YouTube. We'll get to you in a minute, Danger. Hold on, bro. Hold on to your hats and glasses. Gonna blow the lid off that one, too. It is getting a little bit evident that Jetson is tired of this whole perfect season business. He needs to get this thing done so he can move on with this thing. Unfortunately, Jetson, now the industry is using you to sell marketing, to hype it. You are the guy that's going to help take this mainstream. We're going to sell Jetson and playoff football. I mean, playoff motocross. That is where that's where we're going with this thing. But it was really interesting because I was so crushed when I saw him come through the pack that easily in the first moto and dispatch of Barsha, AC, AP. Everybody just got dispatched. And then Moto 2, I'm like, Sexton's looking pretty good. But lo and behold, as I was about to fall asleep on the couch again, he hunts him down at the end, and then Jetson starts making a few little mistakes, a little uncharacteristic for our boy Jet. It looked like it could happen. There was that last lap towards the last few corners, that downhill. I remember watching, I said, Chase, just send it down that down. I mean, send it. Even if you crash or run into the guy doing it. He didn't. He got really close, but you know, catching Jetson's one thing. Passing him is a whole separate issue. Oh, but it gets better or worse depending on how you look at it. If you pass Jetson, keeping him behind you, that's something we haven't even been able to see yet. So I wouldn't get too excited yet that Chase kept him close or reeled him back in. We got into lappers, whatever the case may be. It just didn't happen. It was the pass that didn't happen. But it was cool. It got exciting. Like, my heart rate actually went up, and I'm sure yours did too. And the cheerleaders commentating this weekend, well, Ricky, giving Weege a hall pass. Weege, you notice I haven't thrown you under the bus. Weege is a professional journalist and commentator and reporter, and you got to give Weege the hall pass. Why? Because he's not out there trying to act like he's a big shot. He's reporting. That's all he does. Now, Ricky, of course. And it was nice. See, I prefer Bubba in the booth. And did you notice how Ricky was like, next week, and I'm going to be watching it on Peacock.
Playoffs, Peacock.
It's insane. Another chance to plug Peacock. I'll be watching it as I go to the NASCAR. Not telling us that actually, then Weege actually blew the lid off it. Oh, yeah, you're going to drive the pace car or something like that. Wasn't even racing. You're going to go pump up, probably trying for something. There's something getting paid. But Ricky says, next weekend I won't be here, and my good friend Bubba will be back. Praise the Lord, man. Bubba, welcome back. You need to be at the last round. Ricky, I don't know what's up. Something's up. Something's up now that I think, why wouldn't Ricky be the only two people that have had the perfect season, Ricky and Bubba? Why wouldn't Ricky be there? If the Jetson pulls this off, you want the people that have done this before to be there. We're only going to have Bubba, which is good news on one hand, but kind of suspect on the other. Why would you? Money. Of course, Ricky's getting paid. Why else wouldn't he be there? I'll be watching on Peacock, though. We don't care. But the reality is this. Aren't you glad that they won't be there? Because all we would have to hear during the race is,
James, when you're in first, do you prefer to be in second or in first?
I prefer to be in first, Ricky. What are you talking about? Sometimes I like to study the guy and just wait and lag behind and then just wait for Ricky first. You want to be in first. Why do you always ask that? Insane. Anyway, that's what's up with the 450s. We got one more shot. There's lots to unpackage here. Hopefully during the week we can do some more whistle blowing on some of the other stuff that needs to get blown apart. A lot of stuff to blow apart. But our boy Danger, who I'm now cheering for at one level, because I see the industry now has Hunter and Danger, and they can't hype that anymore. Justin Cooper now is the only guy that's mathematically got a shot. But he's not a YouTube star. We need Danger. Danger, it won't matter what Danger's doing. They're going to hype Danger. Why? For ratings. They're going to hype it because he has a YouTube channel. They're going to hype it because he's a YouTube personality. They're going to hype it because his star is bigger than Justin Cooper. Let's just call it, Justin Cooper, I think, is a talented rider. That guy's great. I can't wait to see him on the 450. I think he's going to be great. Danger, clearly. I like Danger, though, because his riding, what he's doing on the track. I don't care about his channel. I don't care about his dad. I don't care about any of that. I like what I'm seeing out of the dude's aggression. And that's why it kind of bums me out when I see people get mad that he shows aggression. You guys remember Weston Pike roundhousing people on the track? Well, because it was Vince Freeze, we all celebrated it. But if Danger kicks his bike over because it lets go and costs him championship possibilities, we're mad? No, it's not what we're doing. But the reality is Hardy Munoz, hope you're okay, dude, because I'm sure Danger, we're glad you're okay, but I can tell you one thing, Danger's not glad you went down. Definitely, because he was all but checked out. And there was only one thing I agreed with that I can remember that Ricky said during the broadcast. This is a chance for Danger to let people know how his bike not let go. He was going to be there. He was going for the championship. And it didn't happen. It just never, ever played out. In final thoughts, I come to you as a friend, as a moto guy. Somebody wants to see you not only win on the track, off the track. Understand the waters we're swimming in now. Shark infested. And the perfect season is still on the table. That's why Walty's going to be here to blow the lid off this thing every chance he gets, because it's not only what we need, it's in fact what we deserve. If you appreciate the content, I want to humbly ask you, give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. Social media links in the description of this video if you'd like to contact me there, along with channels I've appeared on I think you might enjoy. If you enjoyed this video, you're going to love the next video, and there's an easy subscribe icon for your convenience. As always, thank you for your time. Don't go over the bars. I'll see you on the next video.